Hello and welcome back to the Slow English channel. I am your host, Daisy, joining you from a rainy afternoon here in London. If you are listening to this, you are likely someone who works very hard on their English. You listen to podcasts, you watch movies, and perhaps you try that famous technique everyone talks about called shadowing. But today, we have a bit of a shock for you. We need to have a serious conversation because there is a very high chance that you are wasting your time. You might be doing hours of work for zero results. To explain why, I am joined by our favorite expert from New York, Professor Peter Hansen. Hello, Peter.
Hello, Daisy, and hello to our listeners around the world. Yes, Daisy, you started with a very strong statement, but it is true. I see it in my university classes every single semester. Students come to me tired and frustrated. They tell me, "Professor, I practice speaking for 1 hour every day. I repeat everything I hear. Why do I still sound like a robot? Why is my pronunciation not getting better?"
That is the big question, Peter. It is heartbreaking to see people try so hard and not improve. So let us get straight to the point. What is the big mistake?
The mistake is what I call the parrot trap.
The parrot trap? You mean like the colorful bird that repeats what humans say?
Exactly. Daisy, let me show you. I want you to listen to 2 examples. Here's example number 1. This is how 90% of students do shadowing. Listen closely. The cat sat on the mat. The cat sat on the mat.
Okay, that sounded very flat. It was accurate, but it had no life.
Correct. Now listen to example number 2. This is native level shadowing. The cat sat on the mat. The cat sat on the mat.
Wow, that was completely different. The second one had rhythm. It had feeling.
Precisely. Daisy, if you just repeat audio like a parrot, simply saying words after a speaker without thinking, you're actually hurting your fluency. You're training your brain to disconnect meaning from sound. You're practicing being a robot, and nobody wants to talk to a robot.
That is a scary thought. I think many of our listeners might be guilty of this. I know I have done it when learning French. You just want to get the words out, so you mumble along. But why does this happen? Why does our brain choose the robot mode?
It comes down to biology, Daisy. This is the trap. We call it passive repetition. You see, the human brain is an energy-saving machine. It's lazy. If you play a podcast in the background and just mumble the words while washing the dishes or looking at your phone, your brain treats the English audio like background noise, like the sound of a fan or traffic.
So the brain tunes it out?
Yes, it filters it out. You're moving your mouth, but your neural pathways, the roads in your brain, are not changing. You're not building new connections. You're just making noise. To change your accent and your fluency, you need active, focused attention. You need to struggle a little bit. If it feels too easy, you're probably doing it wrong.
That makes so much sense. We often think that just bathing in the language is enough, but you're saying we need to wake up our brains. So, Peter, let's stop scaring everyone. Let's give them the solution. If the parrot method is wrong, what is the right way? I believe you have a 3-step fix for us today?
I do, and this method will change how you practice forever. It requires patience, but the results are very fast.
I am ready. What is step 1?
Step 1 is what I call microspeed.
Microspeed? Does that mean going very fast?
Quite the opposite. It means slowing down to a microscopic level. Daisy, most learners try to shadow audio at 100% speed. That's too fast. When a native speaker talks at full speed, they don't pronounce every word clearly. They crush words together. We call this linking.
Ah, yes. Linking is the nightmare of many students.
It is. Let's take a simple phrase. Pick it up. 3 words. Pick it up. Daisy, how do you say that in normal conversation?
I would say pick it up.
Exactly. It sounds like one word. Pick it up. Now, if a student tries to shadow that at full speed, their brain panics. They hear pick it up, but they try to say pick it up very fast, and they stumble.
So step 1 is to slow the audio down?
Yes, you must use a podcast player or YouTube speed controller. Set the speed to 0.75 or even 0.5. You need to hear the secret sounds between the words. You need to hear that the K in pick moves over to the I in it. Pick it.
It sounds so strange when you say it like that. Pick it.
It does, but that's the secret code of English. When you slow it down, you stop guessing and you start hearing the truth. You're not listening for words anymore. You're listening for sounds.
So the rule for step 1 is never shadow at full speed until you can do it perfectly at slow speed.
Correct. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Do not rush.
That takes a lot of discipline. I think our listeners, and myself included, often want to rush to the finish line. We want to be fluent yesterday.
Patience, Daisy. Patience is the currency of mastery. Now, are you ready for step 2?
I am. What is the second fix?
Step 2 is the delay.
The delay?
Yes, this is the most common technical mistake I see. People try to speak with the speaker. They try to say the word at the exact same millisecond as the audio. This is bad.
Why is that bad? I thought being perfectly in sync was the goal.
If you speak at the exact same time, your own voice blocks your ears. You can't hear the native speaker because you're too busy listening to yourself. You're drowning out the teacher.
Oh, I see. You're talking over them.
Exactly. You need to create a gap, a golden gap. You must wait about 0.5 seconds after the speaker starts. It's like an echo.
An echo. So if the speaker says hello, I wait half a second and then say hello.
Yes, it looks like this. Speaker, I, you, I. Speaker, want, you, want. Speaker, to, you, to. You're constantly trailing behind. This allows the sound to enter your ear, go into your brain, be processed, and then come out of your mouth.
It sounds like a dance. You're following their lead, not stepping on their toes.
That's a beautiful metaphor, Daisy. Yes, you're following their lead. This slight delay forces your brain to stay awake. You have to listen, remember, and repeat instantly. It's much harder than passive repetition, but it's much more effective.
Okay, so we slow it down to catch the linking sounds, then we wait half a second to ensure we're actually listening. What's left? That sounds like a complete method.
We're missing the soul, Daisy. We have the mechanics, but we need the life. Step 3 is emotional mimicry.
Emotional mimicry. That sounds intense.
It is the most fun part. Daisy, English is not just vocabulary and grammar. It's music, it's emotion. Meaning changes depending on how you say it.
Can you give us an example?
Certainly. Let's take the sentence, I didn't say he stole the money.
Okay, simple sentence.
Now listen to how the meaning changes when I change the emotion and stress. Version 1, I didn't say he stole the money.
That implies someone else stole it.
Right. Version 2, I didn't say he stole the money.
That implies he might have borrowed it or just taken it.
Version 3, I didn't say he stole the money.
That implies someone else said it, not you.
You see, the words are the same, but the music is different. If you shadow like a robot, I didn't say he stole the money. You miss the entire point of the communication.
You sound very funny when you do the robot voice, Peter.
Thank you. I practice. But the point is serious. When you shadow, you must become an actor. If the speaker is angry, you must sound angry. If the speaker is whispering, you must whisper. If they are laughing, you should laugh.
You have to copy their spirit, not just their text.
Yes, you must trick your brain into feeling the emotion. When you connect an emotion to a word, your brain remembers it 10 times better. Emotion is the glue for memory.
That is powerful. So, don't just be a student, be an actor.
Be an actor. Be a mimic. Be annoying. If your family thinks you are going crazy because you are shouting at your computer in English, then you are doing it right.
I love that. Okay, Peter, we have the theory. We have the 3 steps: microspeed, the delay, and emotional mimicry. Let's try to put this all together. Let's do a live demo for our listeners.
Excellent idea.
Imagine we are watching a movie scene, a dramatic scene. The character is a mother talking to her son who made a mistake. The line is, I told you to never come back here.
Okay, a strong line. I told you to never come back here.
First, show us the wrong way, the way our listeners should stop doing today.
The wrong way. The parrot way. No pause. Full speed. No emotion. Here I go. I told you to never come back here.
Yow. That was boring and hard to understand.
Now let's apply the fix. Step 1. Microspeed. I slow the mental tape down. I hear the linking. Told you becomes told you. Come back becomes come back. Step 2. The delay. I will wait until I hear the start. Step 3. Emotion. She is sad and angry. She is disappointed.
Okay, Peter. Action.
I told you to never come back here. Come back here.
Wow. Even though you were breaking it down, I could feel the tension.
And when you practice that 5 or 6 times, you slowly increase the speed back to normal, but you keep the emotion. Eventually, you sound exactly like the mother in the movie. You sound human.
That is the goal, to sound human, to connect. Peter, this has been incredibly eye-opening. I think many people treat shadowing as a chore, a boring list of words to repeat, but you have turned it into an art form.
It is an art, Daisy, but it is also a science. And I promise you, if you stop the passive mumbling and start the active, delayed, emotional shadowing, you will see changes in your pronunciation in 1 week.
Just 1 week?
1 week, but you have to focus. No washing dishes while doing this. Give it 10 minutes of pure focus. That is better than 2 hours of background noise.
That is a relief to hear. We don't need more time, we need more focus.
Exactly. Stop wasting time doing it wrong. Do it right, and you get your life back.
Peter, thank you so much for this masterclass today. I know our listeners will want to try this immediately. This channel. I'm Daisy.
And I'm Peter.
See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.